Lenze as a complete system provider, as you can see here on this very nice slide, this overview site, offers, of course, not only the complete solution for the machine, to build the machine, to run the machine, but additionally also all the informations and all the tools you need to connect your machine online, to bring your machine into the cloud, to enable your machine for future digital services, to bring in IIoT solutions into your machine, as well, of course, for remote access, which basically is the first step of bringing your machinery online. So as you can see here, we have highlighted it on the top of this slide. There are these little blue boxes where you can find our IoT gateways, which we call X500. These units are just getting connected to the machine, and then from there it goes into the cloud. So we're saying that basically already started talking about how to start. And basically the idea is to bring the end user machine into the cloud, have connectivity in the first step, as I mentioned before, maybe just remote access, but probably also you want to do much more with these informations you can get out of the machine. You would like to build up some dashboards. You would like to get insights of your machine to understand better how the machine is working at the end customer, where potential failures can occur, how to avoid them, how to improve the uptime of machineries in the field. And also you want to reduce all the efforts on going to a customer, doing work on site, which maybe can be done from your home office, especially in these times as we just experienced, especially this year with the pandemic, where lots of people have to work from home. It's essential to have a remote access into your machinery so you can easily figure out at least what's going on, and you can be prepared in the best way if you go on site and also understand just what's going on. So basically, the question is why you want to do that, why you can use a Lenze X4 remote platform. This is really because you want to drive your digital businesses. You want to improve your throughput of your machine. You want to reduce downtimes. You want to make sure that your customer is always happy with his machines and with your reaction times. But also you want really to understand what's going on in your machine, where you can improve this operation of your machine, as well as where you can, tell the customer, hey, this part of your machine, we experienced or we can see some issues coming up. We have some indications that we should have a service there. We should look at this part of a machine and maybe getting in and replacing it. So especially for in the first place for a service case or a scenario, this is a very, very helpful tool, but of course also for just improving and giving an advantage of the whole machinery at the end user, so the end user can run the machine faster, more reliable, with less downtimes, and gets informations about really how his machine is working, so he can see by himself, maybe with some really nice dashboards, what's the performance of his machine and how his machine is doing. Again, the easiest way really to start is with the Lenze X4 remote solution, where here on this slide you can see this little device, we call it X500, which is the IoT gateway from Lenze. We're offering that, so you can add that into your machinery. You can talk easily with the controller, maybe directly with drives. And then you send these informations into the cloud. You build your dashboards. You can build all asset management into these tools. This is all part of the whole package here. But basically, the standard package we're offering here, which gives you a super easy access to the machine, is this IoT gateway, which includes a remote access. So if you install this gateway, you connect it to the internet, you connect it to the machine, you have always remote access for lifetime. It's part of the hardware. And then if you want to go really into the digital business, then this is the additional package where we can offer you all the tools, where everybody basically is talking about IIoT solutions, Industry 4.0, how to look into the data, how to improve your machine, how to make your machine more sustainable and running smooth over all the time without, if possible, any downtime at all. So how does that look like? Here is a quick overview so that you get an idea, and maybe you get very excited about it, because basically the Remote Essential, this is the basic package which comes with the hardware, gives you direct remote access via VPN to your machinery. It's a very secure solution we have here, including two-factor authentication and all these additional safety measurements, and you get complete device management, so you can manage the whole equipment on the machine. You can also manage different companies, so you get a company management, and then of course for each company you have set up, so you're selling to different end users. You have also for each company, of course, a detailed user management, and all this is part of the Remote Essentials package, which comes as part of the hardware, the IoT Gateway X500, as we call it. So it's a very easy to implement solution. You don't have to do a lot. You have to just set it up one time, and then you do all the rest out of the cloud. You log in with the web browser from your mobile phone, if you have a pad or something, a tablet, you log in from there, from your laptop, from your PC, wherever you have an internet connection and an internet browser available, you can log into your machinery and you can check what's going on, and you can help your customer or invite somebody else to do some work there from a remote perspective. Additionally, as mentioned before, we have this Remote Advanced package, which gives you the ability to really, start your digital journey, to build dashboards, to collect data, to start digging into the data, to understand or to develop an understanding about what's going on with your machine, how the different parts of your machine are performing. You can create some visualizations, really nice dashboards. We have templates, you can build your own things. So there's a lot of flexibility, and this is basically part of the Remote Advanced package. And this gives you really a deep insight into your machine, where really, again, you can improve the overall efficiency of your machinery. Of course, with this package also you can create alarms, notifications. So if everything is going on at the machine, you just get an alarm message or a notification on your phone or on your email, depending on how you want to set that up. So just to make sure that as soon as something happens, which if you have already implemented all the other tools about the data logging and the visualization, it should not happen that the machine stops. But if something is coming up and the whole solution realizes, oh, there could be a problem, then you will get an information so that you can avoid a shutdown or a downtime of the machine. And additionally, also, if we have an API, which I think it's kind of state of the art. So you can really integrate the whole solution into your ERP, CRM, MES system, whatever you need, so that you have the best benefit out of this. And if you already have some tools you are using and you want to integrate the data out of the machine right into your tool or in the end user's planning tools, that's definitely possible as well. And for some power users, basically we're also offering premium branding, so it looks like it's your own solution and the customer only sees your name there. So that's basically part of the whole package here, as you can see. And I want to highlight a few things here really. We have basically the remote connection is part of the hardware. So remote access is part of the hardware, comes with the device. The device has a VPN hardware disconnect. So if people are not feeling comfortable in having their machine online, they can enable and disable it with a physical hardware connector. And then very important, and I think different from a lot of other players on the market, your data is your property. We have no access to your data unless you invite us to work with you on your data. Otherwise, that's yours. We have no access. So With that, just as a quick ending slide here, basically different scenarios, how you can connect your machine into the cloud. You can go with a complete Lenze solution. Of course, that's what we would prefer, which would be the easiest implementation. But there's also very easy implementation if there's a third-party controller in, or if there's even no Lenze products in at all. So it's a very open and flexible solution you can bring in here, and how you can bring your machinery into the cloud for remote access or for additional data monitoring, digital services, as mentioned before. So that's basically in a nutshell what we can do and what we can offer here. So really a great IIoT solution which enables you in a very easy way to get into cloud-based solutions.